Hello viewers, I'm Ryan Chan, CEO and founder of Upkeep. In today's video, we're going to unravel the mystery behind failure and defect codes used in computerized maintenance management systems. We'll dive deep into the significance of these codes and how they can streamline your maintenance operations. We'll also touch on how these codes can help identify recurring issues and improve efficiency. So, if you're part of a maintenance or operations team, stay tuned to learn how to harness the power of these codes to keep your systems running smoothly. Let's get started. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of these codes and how they work behind the scenes. At the most basic level, failure and defect codes identify problems in a standardized way that is easily recognizable by technicians. They can serve as signposts pointing the way to a more detailed description of what's going on, or the information may be contained in a single encrypted line. Now let's talk about the three major roles of failure and defect codes. Firstly, they improve maintenance efficiency. For example, if the same operator error failure code repeats itself several times over a few months, a manager may correct the technician or revise the instructions for the task to prevent that error from occurring again. Secondly, they help in tracking and identifying issues over time. The more quality information you collect, the stronger your computerized maintenance management system becomes. Failure codes can be recorded over time, allowing management to generate analytical reports. Lastly, they aid in creating in-depth work orders. Most computerized maintenance management system solutions will allow management to sort by time, date, location, or asset, which gives you a great deal of flexibility to examine where and when failure codes are occurring. Now, let's take a look at some common failure and defect codes that all computerized maintenance management systems will generate at some point. These include maintenance codes, user mistakes, calibration problems, asset defects, contamination problems, computer issues, overheating codes, leak alerts, failure to start, and equipment jams. Each of these failure codes has a specific purpose and function. For instance, maintenance codes are triggered by poor maintenance practices, while user failure codes occur when an operator or technician has done something to damage the asset or machine. Now that we understand what failure codes do and their functions within a computerized maintenance management system, let's dive into how to best use the information contained within them. There are 5 steps in this process. First, identify failure modes. Companies generally use methods like failure modes and effects analysis, the 5 whys method, root cause analysis, and fault tree analysis. Second, set up appropriate failure codes that label and draw attention to these failures. These codes should then be loaded into your computerized maintenance management system. Third, include the failure code components on work orders. Not every work order will have a failure code on it, but failure code components can be included in many different work orders. Fourth, optimize work orders with this data. Once you have enough data, you can start optimizing your typical work orders with it. Lastly, test and scale as needed. Are your failure codes working as well as you expected? What are some of the unexpected snags that have come up? Now, let's talk about the factors that play into accurate failure and defect codes. Computers can only report on the data that they are given or that they have collected. If there are flaws in this data, it's up to the human technician in charge of the system to decipher what's going on. To avoid these situations, you can follow failure code best practices. Keep them organized, logical, consistent, and simple. If a disproportionate amount of codes are coming back mislabeled or misunderstood, it's time to talk to your employees about why this is happening. Finally, let's talk about how to integrate your failure codes within your computerized maintenance management system. You want a computerized maintenance management system that can put those failure codes to work, preferably without advanced expert or technical support. So, how does all this drive business moving forward? How does it make employees' lives easier? How does it save your equipment? The answer to all these questions can be found in the data that failure codes point towards. Analyzing the findings enables companies to make changes that not only fix problems, but also implement preventive measures to prevent issues from arising in the future. And that's how failure codes can move you and your company forward into the future. Thank you for watching. We've covered the importance of failure and defect codes in a computerized maintenance management system, how they work, and their major roles in improving efficiency and tracking issues. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos. For more information, visit our website at upkeep.com. Until next time, keep learning and stay efficient.